Hard Rock Blues by James Ray is one of my favorite of his studies materials. So in the clarinet book, it's 40 modern studies. In the saxophone book, I think it's 22 modern studies. But he's written it in such a way that it can be played on clarinet and saxophone using the same written material. So I've actually got the clarinet book in front of me, and I'll just play it on saxophone because my students are currently playing this on sax. It's a nice heavy rock beat. It's not too fast, but once you get to the semiquavers, ducka, 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 it does get a little bit intimidating. It sounds a bit like this. Etc. I don't want to go playing through the entire piece because I want to demonstrate a few things. Now, this piece makes a heavy usage of alternative G flat, F sharp. You always want to be using this alternative side key. You do not want to be flicking to the middle finger. This is pretty much the entire piece. I don't think there is any F sharp or G flat that requires the middle finger. So keep that in mind. The rhythms and articulation, so important. If you don't get the articulation at the very, very beginning, then it's very hard to unlearn. So, for example, this little groove, do-do-do-do-do, we have ta-da-ta-da-ta, ta-ta. Try and get that staccato in the middle. And a 1E and 2 and a 3E and a 4E and lots of semiquaver. So take care of identifying your Lego blocks of music. Ta 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 ta. That's beat 1. Ta ta ta. Then we have a ta ta ta. That's beat 2. Ta 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 ta. And then we have semiquavers. Ta 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 ta. And then finally the semiquaver dotted quaver. Ta 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 ta. So ta 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 ta. If we take all the ties, with the mixture of articulation at that point, and that type of groove happens quite often. So a mixture of semiquavers and quavers. Ta 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 ta. So it's all about just trying to get those quavers and semiquavers very even. It's a very mechanical piece. There isn't much room for rubato here. We need a steady rock beat. You know when your drummer out of time. Then it has a bit of a groove in the middle. Oh, maybe we'll go back a bit. So just a bit of a scream session in the middle there. The growl, if you can hum through the note at the same time, you'll get a nice kind of raspy, but I'm not going to try and put that through the microphone. It'll sound dreadful. Let's keep on going. Back to the tune again. I did omit one of the harder rhythms. We've got these grace notes between two quavers. That confuses a lot of people. Remember, grace notes are purely decoration. They are there to make things a little bit fancier. The core notes are still the notes as written minus those grace notes. So if we have now we put the grace notes in. It's not taking up any time. It's there just to put in between the quavers. Ta 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 da. It's just this little just fancy decoration between notes. Don't let it impact the core timing of those quavers. And then the ending is fancy. fall. So how does one achieve the fall? A lot of the time it's there for effect. The more notes you can fit in there, the smoother it will sound. So if you can get a chromatic scale and get all the way through your C, it will sound good. The other thing is timing. You don't want to start the fall straight away. Notes as written. The D sharp's on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So we want to put the fall almost like a glorified grace note going downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Or even later. 1, 2, 3, da 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 dum. So even if you can't do chromatic scale, if we can just get a bunch of notes going downwards and just say, let's say white notes, just go C, B, A, yep, clarinet fingering confusing me, G, F, D, E, and then we hit our D sharp. Whoops, I went up. If you play that at speed, it'll sound effective. So that wasn't a chromatic scale, that was just the white notes, and you still get the right effect. And maybe some vibrato at the end will make it sound quite cool as well.